was, and we were looking for a seat in the main campus in the tomb, but we couldn't find good seats, so we went to different library, LMU library. So we walked to about 15 or 20 minutes to LMU library, and we studied there. The library was so good. We had to put our bag in the first floor in the locker, and we had to put our baggage into the locker in the first floor, and we got a basket to put our studying stuffs in, and we brought the baggage to our seat. And the library has 7 floors, and from 2 floors to 7 floors are space for studying, and of course there are many books to borrow or read for student. And actually everyone can use the library, because I didn't have to show my student card or something like that. So actually not only student but also workers or like normal, ordinary, common people, anyone can visit the library to study or borrow book. But I think to borrow books, they need some kind of card or library card to borrow book. But for study, they didn't. You don't need anything to enter the library to study. We started studying after 2:30 or so, and I studied till around 7. I studied NMR. I studied NMR because after going back to Japan, I think I have to study after going back to Japan and enter laboratory and start researches. I definitely need NMR knowledge, so I have lots of free time now, so I want to study NMR now and prepare for my research. I don't waste time on meaningless. I don't waste time. I don't waste precious time for study in my first year, because these days I'm thinking of taking master course in overseas. So in that case, I have to make great discovery or some great research related to some research related experience in Japan in the first year in my university. So I don't want to spend time on studying NMR or some basic knowledges in Japan. So I think I need some thesis in my process in my laboratory, because I definitely have to read these theses after going back to Japan. So rather, I'd like to read some thesis in here when I have time to read thesis or doing something like that. So these days I study very hard to finish that kind of tasks here. And after coming back to my home, I watched Jujutsu, 2 series of Jujutsu, and ate dinner alone. And after that, I registered Netflix. I decided to study English using Netflix, because we can learn many natural phrases of native speakers in Netflix with the scenes with visual images. The problem when I think the problem when Japanese I think the reason why Japanese people can't speak English very well is that they study only with textbook or some not interesting stuff like textbook and contents only for studying English, not so interesting. Rather, Japanese people should study using Netflix or some interesting stuff, some kind of TV shows, drama, anime, movies, and so on, with English subtitles or with English sounds. In that way, we can learn. English phrase, natural English phrase with image. So that helps us a lot to make connection with the word with image. And of course, and every size, we can make, we can have more, if we can have more, we can have more connection with the word and image easily. We can output easily with a clear image of clear connection with image and the word.